I definitely struggled with the idea of even coming back. I didn't know how I wanted to race or who I wanted to race for or how I wanted to do it. I put a lot of feelers out there. I hit up Triumph, I hit up Beta, I hit up Yamaha, I hit up a lot of companies to get an idea. And everybody didn't really seem very interested, which that's fine, you know? As long as they're upfront about it, that's cool with me. But I was definitely looking for like an easy way to stay involved. The further we got into the year, the more I kind of was like, F it. Like, no one wants to jump on. I'm just gonna make my own way. I always have, and that's just the way we're gonna make it. Yeah, so this reminds me a lot of when I started racing, you know? I had Lucas Oil as my main sponsor. I didn't have really any true manufacturer support. It kind of feels cool to go back to where it began, because somewhere in the middle, I swore I would never do that again. I said, no way, man, if they're not gonna make it like easy for me to show up, race, the bike's ready, if I don't get like the pampered factory life, there's zero chance you're gonna see me at a race. There we are. Whether this is the end, I like to say, at least at this point, I control my destiny. I didn't want to go out with somebody else telling me I was done. And the fact is, I can't come back to this later, you know? If I step away for 3 years, there's zero chance I'm coming back to compete for a championship. So I had to do it now. I think an interesting part about where I'm at in racing is that I was trying really hard the last couple of years to create value and do other things outside of dirt bike racing to create, you know, income that I wasn't reliant on just the dirt bike. And now that I don't have the dirt bike income, I'm now funding the fun, right? It's a cool story for me, and I get to ride it and see how it goes and give myself the opportunity to do something that hasn't potentially been done, and that's fun for me. I have plenty of stuff going on in the real world and real life and all those things, but time is of the essence. You can't come back and redo it. So make the most of every opportunity you get today, and say you tried your best, and don't look back, man. I mean, the big thing for me, the big hang up for me in proving anything in the sport is that I would just love to have one more title to have the most, even if that lasts for 3 more years. Just to have the most titles currently would be a feat for me, and it would be something that was meaningful towards me. If I didn't even put the effort out there and the opportunity when I had the chance to just do it, I'd be pissed at myself 10 years from not even trying. So I have to make it while you can, because you can't turn around, you know? There's no going back. So take the opportunities that you get and seize them. Do the best you can with what you got and create it, you know? I mean, running your own program has its positives and negatives, right? So you have more things on your plate to do in coordination, and coordinating bike parts getting here on time, and coordinating your graphics being laid out the right way, and having the sponsors in the right spots, and everybody's getting their love and their appropriate things that they've asked for in their contracts, and you're saying and doing the right things in accordance with those people and their sponsorship. There's more going on now than ever, you know, whether it's running my own program, selling and buying real estate for other people or myself, flipping houses, managing other people's properties, being a dad, being a husband, trying to keep up with all of it is it's a lot. I wouldn't do it if I didn't think it was worth it. And to be honest, if I wasn't doing it all, I feel like I wasn't doing anything. Yeah, ultimately, I would love for people to just look at this effort and be like, man, why aren't I chasing? You know, why aren't I going for that dream? Why am I waiting? Why am I procrastinating? Why not now? I hope this can motivate other people to get out there and you know, follow their dreams, chase their goals, and be the best version of themselves that they possibly can be.
If I'm safe here, I'd almost want to be a good bit closer. directions.
Do you feel safe?
Yeah, for sure. He knows what he's doing. Kind of cool. I don't know. He might be kooky. See?
Oh wow, yeah, that's awesome.
Something like that. I started like way too pulled back, and then just kept creeping in. I'm like, yeah, I think I got room. You know?
Yeah,
But,
for sure. You got less nerve. You got closer and less nervous.
Yeah, I kind of knew where you were going. Is it better like nosing in, or is it like earlier stees? Oh my god!
That was a little too far.
Bro, that was sketch.
I about just threw a 360 on that thing on accident. Oh wow, yeah, it's wild.
You're okay
You
with
can
that?
definitely see the bike on that one.
Yeah.
It's sick, yeah. That's unbelievable.
Yo, nice.
Oh, you're off.
You got it. Just needed a break.
Told you, Dad's still got it. Dad's on top.
All right, Colton, your first media day with your very own team.
Team me, team only I. Yeah.
How did it go?
No, it's awesome. Just the bike's sick. It's so fun to like put together something again, like creatively. You know, pick the parts, pick out the graphics, design the bike, go with the theme, run gear that you're like really stoked on, get a custom paint job, and just put it all together and then see it all come together. And the feeling of that is just awesome, right? The creative process of it is awesome, and I'm stoked to be doing this and putting out an effort, and I hope it comes to fruition, and we can get one more championship. Would be a cherry on top. What's up, guys? Guess who's back? Dad. And he's telling you to buckle up. He's telling you, get in your booster seat. Shut up. Quiet down back there. Get in line. Wait your turn. Be respectful. Be kind. Be nice. Don't cross jump people.
Is that good?
And one of those has got to be decent.
Yeah.